Hey there, most of you already have an AI visibility tracking, an AI geo tracking tool or prompt tracking tool. You already know whether ChatGPT mentioned your brand for whatever prompts, right? You already know your citation percentage. You already know whether you're visible for a prompt. But once you discover you are not being cited for a specific URL or specific prompt, what exactly you do next, right? That's where almost every AI search tool or prompt tracking or AI visibility tool stops, right? The usual workflow, what we do is something we have all done, right? So you open ChatGPT or Claude, paste our prompt, right? Paste your URL, compare against your competitors, keep prompting it, keep conversation with the AI and figure out what exactly is missing and what to do next, right? Eventually, it gives you generic SEO suggestions, content ideas, E8 recommendations, optimization advice. Then manually you decide what exactly to change for that specific page, right? Over the last few months, we have been building something within Nuwtonic, right, to solve the exact same problem. Instead of simply telling you what exactly you are missing with for what prompt, Nuwtonic identifies the exact competitor URL that won the prompt, explain why it was chosen by the AI search and not your URL, compare it against your page, pinpoint every meaningful gap. Most importantly, it does not stop at analysis. It basically tells you what exactly needs to be changed, where it needs to be changed, what exactly to be changed, added, deleted, replaced, what data, what SEO or parameters, why it needs to be changed. So whether it's adding a missing section, replacing an outdated content or information, deleting irrelevant content, adding some exact examples, reference, right? Strengthening your entity coverage, improving topical completeness, fixing SEO issues, optimizing for landing pages, everything, right? Every recommendation, it's not a recommendation. It's basically tells you exactly, okay, this is the piece of data that you have to paste after this or before that or replace it before that, right? That's exactly it tells you. And Nuwtonic is highly trained on your site, not like random AI suggestions or AI actions that you're going to take. It's highly trained on your topical authority, exactly what current state your topical authority is at. It's highly trained on that. And definitely based on the gap analysis between you and your competitor. So let me show you how it works in detail. Let's say your workspace has been created. Once you have your workspace created with Nuwtonic with your GSC, you simply come to AI search visibility dashboard, right? It's like other tools that similar kind of dashboard, detection rate, mentions, average positions, top 3 presence, visibility score, and there are different other details and matrices that are shown. Share of voice, right? Again, top mention share, right? Top visibility share. Who are, it basically drills down to your competitor based on the prompts that you have added and based on the tracking that has happened, right? Who are your competitor and who are competing more with you. Also, one interesting area that we have also recently added is basically competitor gaps, where you know you can the Nuwtonic will auto analyze your competitors, right? And you can identify the overlap between your brand and that brand, competitor brand. What are the keyword opportunities? What are the missing opportunities? What are the quick wins? But that is not the point of today's discussion. We'll cover that in probably in some other video, right? So this is the dashboard. So while you come here, a prompts and runs, you automatically Nuwtonic suggests some prompt to you. You can add and you can track, right? So let's say if you want to add it custom prompt that you want to track for your specific URL, whether it is showing up in AI or not. So let's say I can write this is basically a random prompt that I have added for the test site that we are using here. And if you just simply click on here, this will auto trigger, right? It is triggering the prompt for the first time, right? Yeah, and it once it is done, it will show the data here, right? Let's give it a second for it to run and get loaded, right? So see, the run has been completed, and it shows your website is not being cited for the prompt that you are trying to track for this, right? And who are the other folks, other person ranking for this prompt? And it basically you can track your brand visibility across multiple AI systems like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Anthropic, and they're different. Top share of voice for the specific prompt that you are tracking for. Again, position, and this is the run, right? Now, this is the interesting part. That's what it happens, right? So let's say you know your website is not ranking or being cited by the AI search. So basically, you can simply place any specific URL. So you can grab the URL for what prompt you're trying to track purpose and simply place here. Then run the citation gap analysis. Right? That's the interesting part. Right? And Nuwtonic is, based on my understanding, Nuwtonic is the first platform to achieve this. So I basically not only track your visibility, but let you optimize your AI search and AI visibility, right? By identifying the gap between you and your competitors in terms of content, EAT, SEO, data, examples, everything, authority, right? Type of content structure, right? Entity that probably you are missing out, and based on your topical authority, existing topical authority, because the internet is already trained on your site's data, right? So let's give it a moment to get the run completed. So once it is completed, you'll see something like this, right? And it will show you the completer gap analysis. What are the key missing topics? What are the completer structure gaps? What are the answer gaps? Trust and citation opportunities. Everything it will show you. An interesting part, it does not stop here, right? It basically exactly tell you what content to be added where, after what portion of H2, what data needs to be added, why it has to be added, right? All these details, be it reference, be it linking, be it your content, data, H2, adding a new H2, replacing it, everything it will get it done on your behalf. And also there is a section called compliance. Nuwtonic is not allowed to hallucinate. When I say it is not allowed to hallucinate, we have built the agentic system in a way. Ideally, we have reduced the hallucination a lot, right? Where let's say Nuwtonic cannot simply take random author's name and add on your site, or suggest, okay, add this author name with this expert. It will simply tell you, add this, do this, right? So if it will simply tell you what are the manual steps if in case has to be required, right? If you see, it also has recommendation for your UX, right? It will also tell you what are the update date and these things that you have to manually do by analyzing your human understanding on the content or on the page. That's how Nuwtonic helps you achieve citation gap, where it does not only track the visibility but let you fix your visibility, optimize your page, and try to get it rank in AI search. That's all for today. Thank you so much.